Well, welcome to Morecasters. We heard you like our lore, so we thought we'd give you some more. Let's go around and just kind of reintroduce ourselves after the first 5 episodes of Lorecasters, getting well into our first arc here. Again, I am Carter playing Cordis Frey.
And I am Taylor, and I'm playing Tatalian.
I'm Danny, and I'm playing Felix.
I'm Julia, and I'm playing Prue.
And I am Jeremy, your humble dungeon master.
You say humble every single time, and yet I don't believe it.
It's part of the title, actually.
Humble
dungeon master.
Yeah.
HDM.
Ooh,
HDM.
idea. Fun idea that just popped into my head.
Yeah.
Humble lore. What if you're like the lore master?
Ooh, because it's
The lore master of
Lorecasters, so I'm the
Lorecasters.
lore master.
Uh-huh.
Canon.
Done.
That's not going to give you
done.
PTSD from Raxnia days, is it?
You do have a mug that says
No, I do
Lore
have
Master.
a mug from the second campaign of Battle Mage D&D that says Jeremy the erudite lore master. So it's perfect. I'll just drink from that while we record Lorecasters.
You're the lore master.
I gotta say, LM doesn't roll off the tongue as well as DM, but yeah. We can,
Element OP.
yeah, LM OP.
LM OP, baby.
LM is OP.
Did y'all know they changed the alphabet song, so now it's not Element of
Because
Oh my
they did.
God,
They changed
yes.
it because
I hate it.
kids thought Element OP was one word, like letter.
Right.
Right.
So
It
now
is better.
It is. It's
I mean,
better.
I just feel
But I
like
hate
those
it.
kids are stupid.
It helps with those who have enunciation issues, like me.
Oh yeah, when you blend things together. Well,
You're-
I should be more understanding of that since I went to speech therapy as a child.
Same.
Well, they shouldn't make all those letters sound so good next to each other.
They
They
do.
just sound
Yeah.
so good.
Welcome to More Lore, where we talk about ourselves instead of our story.
We are our story.
We are, yes, be the story you want to be.
Yeah.
Exactly. But mechanics-wise, we are still playing Dungeons and Dragons.
Yeah.
Correct.
And I did want to touch on something. The first 5 episodes, we were using, for a couple of you, Carter and Danny, we were using the playtest material. But now the 2024 Player's Handbook has been released. So I was wondering if you guys want to use the published 2024 content for your character classes.
Yeah.
Yeah, definitely. There wasn't too much of a change from the 2024 PHB to like the Unearthed Arcana Warlock stuff that came out. I really liked the Archfey kind of stuff that they got. So yeah, I wanted to make the change. It just made Archfey playable again, I think.
Yeah, it got kind of overshadowed by a lot of the later subclasses, I think, and it just wasn't really viable.
Yeah, and now like the Misty Steps are pretty fun.
The Misty Steps are OP.
the
You
amount
get so many Misty Steps.
the amount that you get is OP. Yes, I agree.
Yeah. But
at this level, yes. Maybe it should be tied to proficiency bonus instead of like charisma bonus because I have a 18 charisma right now and a +2 proficiency bonus.
we
so-
did roll for our stats, though, so we're taking higher starting stats than your standard character would have.
Yeah, it was really fun what we did when we went around and rolled stats. We all rolled our own array, and then we all voted on which array to keep. So there was like one that was really, really good. There's one that was really, really bad, and this is kind of one that was right in the middle.
Yeah, because you still need a dump stat.
You need a negative.
Yeah, you need a
You
dump
need a
stat.
negative.
You need a negative.
Yeah.
Danny, you gonna go full 2024?
Yeah, I like new.
Yeah.
I've been playing 2014 Druid for 10 years now?
Right.
And so it's just for me it's something exciting and new to play the same characters I always play but in a fun different way.
Awesome. I'm excited to
Fresh.
see how those pieces of the new 2024 D&D blend with the 2014 classes that we're still using and blend with the rest of the like base 5e that we're using as well.
Question.
Yeah.
For the spells.
Yeah.
Do we want to use 2014 spells or 2024 spells? Because the healing spells specifically, 2014 1d4 plus whiz or whatever
Right.
for healing word. 2024 is 2d4 at first level.
Mm.
And
Which
then
is
when you
pretty
upcast
And then when you upcast it, it doubles.
it goes
Oh,
to 2d4
wow.
at level 2.
Yeah,
Or sorry,
I love
44.
44 at level 2.
That feels really strong. It's still a bonus action.
It's still a bonus action.
You know what? Let's try it out.
Okay.
Yeah. we can do 2024 versions of spells. Obviously, if there's spells that aren't in the 2024 version or haven't been changed,
Yeah.
then we don't need to worry about it. But if there's new spells that you guys want to use as well, we can do that. So I know
I've already
there's
used a few. Elementalism.
yes, and there's that great spell for wizards, Tatalian. I don't know if you wanted to take this. It's an abjuration spell, but it's called Arcane Recovery or Arcane Vigor.
I was about to say, Arcane
yeah.
Recovery's been around
That's
for a
your
hot
ability.
minute.
Arcane Vigor, and it actually is a self heal for wizards, not temp HP.
Yeah.
So that's a spell you might want to check out.
I don't need that. That's why we have that's why we have Danny over
Yeah,
here.
we already have it.
Oh yeah, no, we all know I'm a professional healer, but also if you can heal yourself, that's one less person I have to.
I mean,
heal.
I've definitely
bring
never
someone else up.
I've definitely never played the healer in any of the episodes yet, so it should be fine.
I mean, it's an option. I'm a wizard main, so I've looked at a few of the new spells for wizards, and some of them look pretty cool. I'm excited to see a possibility for the wizard to actually do a little bit of healing, even if it's just on themselves.
Yeah,
What's it called
level
again?
2 abjuration.
Arcane Vigor. It's
Bonus
a level
action.
2 abjuration.
You tap into your life force to heal yourself. Roll 1 or 2 of your unexpended hit dice and regain a number of HP equal to the roll's total plus your spellcasting modifier. Those dice are expended. So it's basically like a bonus action solo
Short rest.
Wither and Bloom.
Wither and Bloom, yeah.
And you're reaching into that pool of hit die, which
Yeah.
we don't use too often. I guess in like a longer campaign scenarios and stuff, you take more short rests. You're going to use them more
Yeah.
often. But yeah, we do a lot of Battle Mage D&D where we don't take a lot of short
It's a
rests.
series of one-shots.
Yeah, it's a series of one-shots. So yeah, it's fun to build for like a longer term character.
Yeah, I'm glad that the changes they made to Rogue play into how I already played Rogue, because I always forgot to use my bonus action to disengage or hide, but now I can actually do that
Yeah.
because I'm always like, no, I want to stab him. Attack.
And that weapon mastery is cool.
Yeah.
You get a free little extra
Wait, weapon
stab.
mastery.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I literally haven't read any of the weapon masteries or anything like that. I'm like,
Because you don't
I don't
use
need it.
weapons.
I'm never going to use a weapon.
Yeah.
The weapon masteries are really cool, though. I
Double
think they
check what-
make the martial classes really dynamic.
What rapier gets.
But we're getting too into just the idea of the 2024
Oh,
D&D.
yeah.
We are using some, so you'll see that throughout our episodes, especially going forward now that the book's actually published. But I do want to talk about a little bit of what we're doing on Lorecasters, like the kind of common, I would say, magic items that you all got at the beginning of the campaign, or rather before the campaign started, you brought them with you into the campaign, and also the plot points.
Oh, yeah.
Oh yeah, those things.
Yeah. So, reminder, it's been 5 episodes. You all still have a plot point. No one has used one yet, and no one has quite gained another one yet. But
I will.
I promise. There will be ample opportunities as we get deeper into the story to gain plot points. But just a reminder, those plot points can be used to change what's happening in the story. So if you run into a situation that you don't want to deal with exactly the way it is, you have the power to change it.
Yeah, I will say we almost did use one to make Grandpapa's cheese knife into a cheese
Yeah.
cleaver or something.
Yeah.
Yes. That
It
was
was
close.
discussed.
That
Yeah.
was close.
Yeah. It would have been nice, you know?
Yeah.
Or Grandpapa's cheese rapier.
Ooh, yeah.
Yeah.
Iron cheese rapier, sorry. So tempting.
Little dagger.
Yeah.
Little cheese dagger.
Cheese dagger. It's basically what it is, and yet I don't have proficiency.
Well, I'm not sure if you're aware how big a dagger is, but a dagger is like 2 feet long.
Yeah.
So it's significantly larger than your
That's
standard
a short sword.
cheese knife.
Yeah.
No, a short sword's
It's like
actually about 3 feet.
long.
Yeah, maybe even 4 feet.
Long sword.
That's
Forget
wild.
about it.
4 feet's usually actually a hand and a
Felix
half
is about
sword,
3
but-
feet tall.
Yeah.
Why is a short sword as tall as my person?
Oh.
Wait till you hear about claymores.
Yeah.
Oh, Felix is our short sword.
Who's taller, Felix or Prue?
Well, Prue wears like heeled boots, so Prue.
Okay, outside, like
The world will never know.
But Felix has little horns. Little
True, I have-
That doesn't
horn
count.
buds.
do the horns count for height?
No.
It depends.
Prue says adamantly.
But if Prue put like a little bump in her hair, would that count for?
Yes,
No.
it would. Obviously.
I thought we were counting Prue's parasol as a part of her height.
That's
Ooh,
true.
yeah,
It
then
is part of her
Prue's like-
identity.
She's a giantess.
Absolutely.
We haven't seen it yet, but it is like biologically attached to her. That
Yeah.
is all.
Ew, freak.
Oh, also,
Sorry.
I think maybe I overcompensated with the dagger length.
It is like a
It's probably closer to like 12 or 14 inches, not like
Yeah,
24 inches.
I'm going to
Amazing.
Google right now.
Amazing.
How big dagger?
There's
How big be dagger?
there's a yardstick over there. We could really visualize
How
it.
big are daggers?
Well, it's a yardstick, so it's the size of a short sword.
Exactly.
That's
but-
an insanely long.
The
That is-
overall
that
length
is
of a
one
dagger,
Felix.
including its handle, usually falls within the range of 7 to 15 inches.
Okay.
So that's a cheese knife.
That's a cheese knife.
No, a cheese knife is like 3 inches, baby.
Have you ever heard of the deadliest cheese in the world?
No, are you making something up new right now?
No, I'm not. It's an actual cheese that has been responsible for more cheesemonger injuries than any other cheese. And hold on, I gotta look it up. It starts with an M.
What a great random fact that has nothing to do with Lorecasters.
Okay.
Yeah, let her cook.
There
Should be lore.
is a professional cheese knife for sale that is 8.5 inches long and 1.5 inches wide.
So you found one cheese
I
knife.
found a cheese knife. There are some long cheese
Hey,
knives.
look, if you want it to be that
This
one cheese
one
knife,
on
you got to use a
Amazon?
plot point.
This one on Amazon, 9 inches long. That's a small
Big-
dagger.
Big cheese knife.
You could get
Yeah, it's a small
Grandpa's
dagger.
iron cheese dagger
With a
for a
plot
plot point.
Yeah, for a plot
That might be worth it.
I think that's worth it. Yeah. Can I do that right now? Or
No, you can't do that right
Damn
now. I already gave you the chance in game.
So it's not okay. The deadliest cheese in the world is the trigger warning maggot cheese.
I was about to say.
Yes.
But hold on.
Are you implying there's a cheese out there that like attacks people?
I like how you paused
Kinda.
to say trigger warning, but you did not say what for.
Yeah. Just like everyone be
Take a
warned.
guess.
What's the trigger?
What's that trigger? Yeah.
Food stuff.
Responsible
Something to do with cheese.
for the
Eye things.
most injuries.
Oh, there's a trigger for you just Googling.
Yeah, it's just if you are afraid of someone speaking out loud what they are typing into a Google search bar, that just happened.
Little content warning for you. But yeah, how are we? I don't know what are we feeling about Valencar? And did you want to shout out like our weapons, our little magic items that we got?
Oh yeah, so I'm definitely excited to dive deeper into Valencar. But before that, you each got a little magic item that you kind of brought into the campaign. And I don't know if you guys all have used your magic item yet.
I have.
I know you have for sure. But they do a little bit of an ability that's kind of well suited to each character, or hopefully we kind of rolled a random pool of these items and then you each picked one. Before we get into what those items do, we actually pulled those items from a book called The Game Master's Book of Astonishing Random Tables by Ben Egloff, with contributions from Jim Davis, Marty Matt, and Nick Forbeck.
You can find it in our bibliography.
You can find it in our bibliography, and there's great random tables in there for all sorts of things, like these common magic items, but also potions, spell scrolls, curses, dreams, blessings, whole bunch of really cool stuff, and counter tables as well. So it's definitely a good tool for any game master or lore master to possess. But that's where we pulled these interesting items from. Carter, why don't you tell us about your item? Because I think it's hilarious.
It is very funny. I think it's going to be even more hilarious when it comes up in game. So for now, I think, do we want to...
You could just give them a little hint. You don't
a
have to
little
spill
hint.
the beans.
Okay, well, I have a little like folded up kind of doily napkin kind of thing. And when I toss that out and say a certain phrase, it becomes like a little rocking chair for me. Because you know us warlocks, we need our little naps.
It's true.
But yeah, that's my little item.
Awesome.
Yeah, I ended up with I've mentioned it once before in the episodes, but it's a little hammer that I wear around my neck. There's a little bit of backstory about the hammer, which we may get to later. But basically, I use it as an arcane focus,
Yeah.
but also it does have the ability to turn into a smithing hammer, which I have not used,
Yeah.
but it does exist.
Uh-huh.
Hey, who knows?
Who knows?
It might come in handy. And when it turns into that smithing hammer, I believe it also gives you advantage on smithing checks.
Which everyone can assume will come in handy for the wizard.
Yes.
I got these really cute little soles that you can put on the bottom of your boots and change them out. What they do is give you a +2 to your stealth checks, and you don't leave any footprints. And is it they exist for 4 hours total, or is it like I can use it for up to 4 hours max?
You can use it for up to 4 hours per week.
Oh, that's what it was.
Yeah.
Yes.
So once you expend that 4 hours, then you can't use it again for 7 days.
Yeah. I've used it, I think, every single time I stealth when I say I'm clicking my boots.
Yeah.
That is what I'm doing, giving myself a little extra bonus to my stealth checks.
Yeah.
Because I would love to be sneakier than Prue.
I say, I
You
mean,
won't be.
honestly, we haven't done that much sneaking except for recently, but you were a spider.
Yeah.
So you probably weren't using the boots
Yeah.
while you were a spider.
I
So,
said it when I was going
um,
into the carriage in the first episode.
Yeah.
Yes. So I think you've probably only built up like maybe 20 minutes of use on
Yeah.
them. So you have a lot left to go before you need a recharge. But
Does he get rollover minutes?
Ooh.
well, yeah. So basically, it just counts up until 4 hours, and then once you use those 4 hours, they shut down for 7 days. And you need a recharge. So if you use the 20 minutes and you wait a week, it's still 20 minutes gone.
But
No.
They don't recharge till you've used all of it.
Danny, do me a huge favor and remember those boots the next time you do turn into a spider, because boy howdy, do I want fan art of that someday.
Just a spider in
I
little
mean,
boots.
it's just Squitter from Donkey Kong Country 2. It's just a tarantula with sneakers.
I walk into Miranda Priestley's office. Is she wearing the stealth boots?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, she is.
She is.
Is that tarantula wearing Timberlands?
Amazing. And then mine is a little key. Well, brass key. I don't know. I'm making it bigger.
A little skeleton key.
A little brass skeleton key that, when placed in a lock, will vibrate if there is a trap. Which is very handy, but so far all of the traps have been mine own.
Yes. Yeah. You haven't.
So this
you
key
haven't
is
really
constantly
run
vibrating
into,
at home.
Constantly.
You haven't really run into other people's traps yet.
Sometimes you just like put it in a door, be like, okay, the trap's still there, good.
Yeah.
Thank God.
It won't unlock a single door.
No.
Anywhere.
I don't
but
need that.
it will tell you if there is a trap.
There's no keys to Thorngage Manor. If you want to get into a room, you have to pick the lock.
Which is why I'm very good at getting into these rooms.
Yes.
Yeah, speaking of Thorngage Manor, I think Thorngage Manor it's not just our home base. It's a really interesting kind of focal point. We've all kind of built it out together. But for our listeners, we haven't done much mechanically with it yet because we're still very early on. But our plan is to make Thorngage Manor a true base and use the Bastion rules to kind of give Thorngage Manor some mechanical ability to help you guys as you move forward into the story.
Yeah.
But it's a huge place with mysteries kept hidden even from the players, but
And occasionally from the DM.
and occasionally from the DM, as Julia, or rather Prue, likes to just make up rooms on the spot
I
and
have
add
more.
them to the blueprints.
Where does Prue end and Julia begin? Where
Truly.
does Julia begin and Prue end? It is an Ouroboros
Yes,
of
yes.
Julia.
Absolutely. Well, I mean, Julia, I hate it.
No, you don't.
You did give a Bastion to someone who grew up with an architect as a mother. And also, I have a great love of obscure history and fantastic rooms.
Yeah, so every room and ghost and everything is some kind of vague historical reference.
Some of them not so vague.
Some of them
Alexandra
not so vague.
Fedranova.
Yeah.
God rest her soul.
Maybe not vague, but very niche.
Rude. Everyone knows of the ex-Tsarina.
Do they?
Yeah, they do now.
I don't even think all of us remember the story.
Well, was she some sort of like teenage witch? This is Arena.
Shut up.
Banned.
I don't know. I actually really liked that one.
That was a good one.
I hate Carter's puns.
I don't. I famously love them.
So
Thrive.
soon I'm gonna get just a little basket of Beanie Babies to chuck at Carter.
Yeah.
You know,
Oh, Beanie Babies instead of rocks? That's so
Yeah, you're
nice.
welcome.
Upgrade.
I would love to hear from our patrons. Do you guys enjoy Carter's puns?
Oh, yeah.
Oh,
please open me
tell
up
us.
to just
Oh,
like
no.
ways wide.
Please tell us.
Comment.
If
Commentary.
you or your
Your
loved one has been
favorite-
affected by Carter's puns, you may be
Offered
entitled to
comments.
a
Tell
cash
us your
settlement.
favorite Carter pun in the comments.
Oof.
Please tell us
Yeah.
your favorite Carter pun.
I
None.
could not tell you one because they just happened.
It's
They
a
just
smattering.
happen.
It's a
A
collage.
bit.
It's a storm of puns.
It's a storm.
Wait, should we actually talk about the episode?
Yeah. all 5 of them instead of my puns, please.
Yeah.
No, this has been a perfectly reasonable 20 minutes.
Yeah.
Already?
Jesus.
Yeah,
Dear
absolutely.
God.
God, we are nothing if not brief.
Yes. Yeah.
Although I would like to, as this is the first time doing this, I think it would be cool if you did actually give a little bit of backstory on Valonqar and where this came from.
Oh, that's smart.
Yes.
Absolutely. So, before we dive into what's happened on the episodes, Valonqar is the world in which this campaign takes place. But Valonqar was actually born by me and Taylor sitting in the corner of a table at Battle Mage Brewery 7 years ago and trying to come up with a world to run a D&D campaign in. And we just bounced ideas back and forth and created this map and started coming up with names and lore so that we could build out a homebrew setting to run Dungeons and Dragons at a brewery. And it became so much bigger than we imagined. We ended up with a huge team of DMs. 7 years later, we're on our 5th campaign. But Valonqar was special. It was something that we never really done before. And we created a lot of mechanics and a lot of lore to accompany this new type of D&D. And one of my favorite things with Valonqar is all the heroes that died facing the BBEG at the end of the campaign were immortalized, having their names engraved on an actual sword that is hanging in Battle Mage Brewery.
And Azara's Thorngage was my player character for that campaign. So I am playing her daughter instead.
Yeah.
And Azaris was turned into a vampire during the Great War. And I had to suffer through disadvantage constantly.
Yeah.
Constantly.
Until you got the master vampire traits.
Because in the very last week of the campaign, or chapter of the campaign, they're like, all right, you've lived with disadvantage enough. You're now a master vampire. And I was a menace.
Yeah.
They like to give the DMs at Battle Mage, like, you got vampire, I was a werewolf last campaign.
Yes.
And every DM was like, what are you doing? And I was like, you did this to me.
You gave
Yeah.
me this
You guys
curse.
all gave this to me.
Yeah.
And how is your AC that high again? Okay, yeah, that's right.
That's right, that's right. You're a
And
vampire, you're a
I
werewolf.
think it's really cool because that first campaign that we ran and that world that we created is the history for this campaign. So that campaign 1 at Battle Mage, that Valonqar campaign, happened 300 years before this campaign, Morecasters, begins. So Mortalek,
I thought it was 500.
I'm pretty sure in our opening we say it's been 300 years.
Oh.
But we could double check. It's been several hundred years at the very least.
Well, then Azaris is 300, not 500.
Well, Azaris can be as old as you want her to be. Because before she was turned into a vampire, she was also a magical race that might live longer than a normal
Halfling.
human.
Sorry, go on.
Maybe halflings live like as long as dwarves or half-elves in this world.
Hell yeah.
Regardless, that Mortalek creature that created the chasm that we mention in our opening, that was the BBEG of that campaign. And that campaign changed the layout of Valonqar. And those pieces of history are going to kind of affect this campaign. It's given us the ability to have like this rich, deep lore to the world without having to build it from scratch. So there's a lot of stuff that some of us have run games in and some of us have played in and some of us are new to, but there's a lot of stuff that we can pull from for Morecasters to make it feel like a richer experience.
Yeah, it's fun how like the world has just like lived and breathed the last 7 years.
Yeah.
I mean, I've only been at Battle Mage now like a year or two, but just like seeing like the previous campaigns and like how I think is Valonqar like a continent on a planet.
Yeah, so Valonqar is one of the continents on the planet of Tel'Ranis, and there's other continents that have been home to other campaigns. And who knows, because they're all on the same planet, this party may visit one or two of them.
You could potentially see Rahala. You could potentially see a Raxnia.
Yeah.
Is that there? A
Raxnia would be
Valonqar?
terrifying.
Well, didn't we time it out that right now in Valonqar with this time, Raxnia is still under siege by vampires?
Yes, so our second campaign was in a place called Raxnia, and it's a continent and a country that was taken over by 13 noble houses of vampires.
Which I'm still maintain that I was the inspiration for all of Raxton.
Badass vampires
that
in Tarkir.
This
campaign,
many years later, you can have it.
I'm going to throw it out there really quick just because I don't know how much that's going to affect our story, but that campaign is currently happening at the same time as Morecasters is happening on Valonqar. So there is like a living timeline for the planet, and there's, other games that take place on this planet. It's not just Morecasters.
Yeah.
So during the timeline, it's happening at the same time as Raxnia.
It would be wild for Felix to meet Rowan, my character from the Raxton.
Yeah.
Just variants.
Just
Yeah.
variants. It's like Rowan's like, I'm you, but taller.
Because all your characters are just Danny.
Yeah. Rowan being like one of the only humans I've ever played.
Yeah, he was a
He
human.
was a human.
Ew.
Mhm.
I know. Yuck.
I love how self-referential we're going to get in this podcast.
Okay, but this one specifically is beyond a paywall. So the people who are paying for it are probably already our Battlemage friends.
And if they're not, I'm sure they find the deeper lore interesting, and
Yeah.
there's a reason that they, want to hear more about
It's
the
Morecasters,
ideas behind
Julia.
the world.
Yeah, and we can even do like a additional episode later on where we go into like the histories of Raxnia and Rohala. And
Yeah,
other
I
things.
think that could be really interesting.
Castmas.
But I mean,
That's
our
nice.
our story in Lorecasters, I think, has also been really interesting.
Yes,
Yeah.
very much so.
With the Fey door and all of you ending up in the Sealy undergrowth together.
All three of you trying to hijack my cart
Yeah.
in one
Yeah,
episode.
that
Hey,
was
trying
hilarious.
to? I just
He did.
Sorry, success.
I wasn't trying to hijack. I just wanted to get inside.
Yeah, it's kind of like he touched the butt
Yeah.
of Nemo fame,
Yes.
finding Nemo.
Of
It
Nemo
just
fame,
takes
you
you on a
don't
wild journey.
Yeah.
Okay,
We're
but
not
I
going to
got
an end,
I
we're going
gotta
to
say,
now.
it started in that first episode with taking over the cart. You all have been giving yourselves fake names and different identities in every episode. So going forward, we're gonna start introducing your characters and who you're playing at the beginning of every episode, so that people know that your real names are Prue, Felix, Cordis, and Tatalian.
I have never yet given myself a fake name.
You have
Bruce?
not.
You have
Bruce?
given me a fake name.
Yes.
I'm new.
Yes,
You
you
have
have
introduced
Bruce.
yourself
Oh, Bruce.
to a... Oh, Bruce.
Bruce.
Yeah, nice
Yeah.
try.
Why do I not remember Bruce? I did Bruce.
That was literally
Bruce, that was the last
session.
episode.
Yeah,
Yeah.
session 5. Session 5.
That was your
just wanted to be-
Undercity name.
I just wanted to be cool like
Yeah,
you
your
guys.
criminal name.
Your criminal
This is
name
a criminal
Bruce.
sound.
Yeah, you're gonna make a name for a criminal, but you're gonna give your full name and offer service to a fae.
Yeah,
Yeah, that's
It-
true.
it's
We don't-
gonna
I mean,
get-
not that we know this, but
Out of character, we know this.
yeah.
it's gonna get worse in the Feywild. I'm not giving anyone my
Oh,
name.
oh.
no
yeah,
one's gonna know
absolutely.
anything about me.
But can we keep with like one or two alternate identities?
But-
We have stuck with Pat and Trish.
But I would like to change Trish. I mean, I love Trish.
It was the first thing that popped into my
I
mind. If
know.
we're being
I
honest.
know. I know.
But
Trish.
I just want to make sure that our amazing listeners know who you really are.
Our amazing listeners are very smart.
I'll try to not get it confused because I do have the Mask of Many Faces Eldritch
True.
Invocation. So like, if anything, I should have.
You've
several.
mostly just been Geralt
yeah.
or Carter faced. What's her?
Yeah, so as of now in the Undercity, I am like a Ben Barnes. from,
That's
like,
right,
from,
yes.
like, maybe like a Caspian kind of
Yeah,
Ben Barnes. Yeah, like human looking
Yeah.
person.
Generic brunette.
Yeah, and I think,
Yeah,
I
you know,
think
Carter.
I am just going by the name Geralt. I think. Yeah.
Yeah, that's just your alternate name.
Yeah,
Geralt.
until the cover gets blown.
Yeah, I am being chased by pirates. My pirates. What's
Yeah.
up with that?
What is up with that? Why are they chasing you? And I don't know if you caught this, but the Darklings that attacked you and Prue in Thorngage Manor
Yeah.
said that we found you at last.
Uh-huh.
Ooh, yeah, that's right. That's right.
Are they working with the
And
pirates?
I didn't know if that just meant like, oh, well, we found the people who opened up the Fey door, or like we found the people
We
who
didn't,
were,
though.
who were nearby
didn't
the Fey
open
door
it.
when it opened.
Is that who they were looking for?
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know.
Or are they looking for you?
I'm
Okay.
just a humble air genasi trying to make your living. You know,
Who,
I've got the cat to feed.
honestly, who the hell is Godfrey?
Who the hell is Godfrey?
Yeah, what the hell?
Godfrey
Godfrey
Thorngage, one of the many mysteries of Thorngage Manor that the players aren't privy to.
Yeah, he busted that out, and I was like, "Scoozy?"
I was like, who is this freak watching me sleep in the corner?
Yeah.
I still have no idea
Godfrey
who the hell
is Godfrey is important. Godfrey is a very mysterious figure.
clearly.
And he just appears as this like gangly young man with long dark hair, and obviously he seems very depressed.
Yeah, he's giving
Emo phase. Yes.
Absolutely. He's giving My Chemical Romance.
Uh-huh.
The early
Yep.
days,
Early
Yep.
days.
obviously.
I mean, even later days, just my chem.
Yeah, but like long-haired Gerard Way.
Yeah.
When I was a Thorngage.
Oh my god.
And he said some very interesting things
He
about
did.
He did.
He
Thorn
did.
gauges.
Look in the mirror.
Look in the mirror.
Look in the
Look in the
mirror.
mirror.
No.
There are no uncovered mirrors in Thorngage Manor.
No, there are
I
not.
have uncovered them. Felix has.
Okay.
But every time I've gone back, like as a kid, I was like, oh my god, these mirrors are beautiful.
Yeah, but
So-
every time you do it, then she'd put the covers
Correct.
back on.
Correct.
Yeah, I mean, there's an entire mirrored ballroom that's completely covered in tarps.
Yeah.
Yeah, we haven't even gone in there yet, huh?
In the tour we did.
Oh, we stopped by in the tour and you rushed us out to the next
Yes.
room. Yeah.
And this is separate from the Malachite drawing room.
Yes, that is
Yes.
different, which is
Yes.
also a fun historical
Poison floors.
Yeah, I also
is
love
so
that
cool.
the Malachite is just toxic, the drawing room. We haven't spent a lot of time in all these rooms, but we do have all of them written down.
Yep.
There's possibility to explore all these rooms, but we don't want to take up too many episodes just exploring Thorngage Manor, do we?
Yes, we do.
Ooh,
This is
fun
an
idea.
HDTV D&D podcast.
Yeah.
Do we want to like have a little poll? Like, hey, listeners, Patreon subscribers, vote on the next room.
Yeah, add a room.
Add a room.
Yeah,
we could even
that's
just
fun.
do like a
Add a proom.
dedicated Morecasters episode to like touring the house.
Oh, we
you know?
could.
Yeah, we're
Ooh,
just doing them.
Morecasters Thorngage Manor special.
Oh my god, but it's like MTV Cribs.
I was about to
Yes.
say, it's Morecasters Cribs.
Yes.
I will be creating an actual buildable blueprint of Thorngage Manor.
Yeah.
And I'll make it in The Sims. We can make it in The Sims.
Ooh, make
Yeah,
it easy.
I'm just saying, I would love that you guys build a blueprint. You can even make a digital walkthrough if you want to, but there are going to be things that aren't on your blueprint
For sure.
Oh, yeah.
because there are parts of Thorngage Manor that are going to remain hidden from you guys for some time as you research that Godfrey mystery.
Do we want to do a stream on Twitch where we build
Yeah.
the manor?
Oh, that would be so
That
much
would
on
be
fun.
The
Yes.
Sims,
Really
and then
fun.
I can make Sims out of each of us. I love The Sims, you guys.
That would be
Yeah.
so fun. Every once in a while, just check in on how the
Just
Sims
let them
are
live.
doing. Yeah. Can you? Is there like a pack
Ooh.
where you can add like a Cerberus puppy and stuff? Like I know they have
I
like
have-
monster
Mod.
packs.
I have.
Yeah.
I don't have any mods, but I have like the spooky pack. I have the paranormal.
Yeah, they
packs.
have like monster
anything
packs.
spooky that comes.
So we can
out,
add
I
ghosts
immediately
and stuff.
get.
Yeah.
yeah.
That's so fun.
Like I'm gonna make Prue like she's gonna be small and she's also gonna be a vampire.
yeah.
Yeah,
like
obviously.
I'll probably make like the three of us like witches because that's as close as you can get to a wizard or a magic caster.
Yeah. That would be
in
so
The
fun.
Sims. Ooh, I'm doing it. I'm so
Yeah,
excited.
that would be a great play shift stream.
Yeah.
Yeah, I did want to mention a retcon I want to make
Okay.
because Talion's velour jumpsuit. I feel icky about the joke. The juicy and willing. It's
That's just one translation. There's multiple translations.
That's true.
But it's not fair to Sweet Italian. He doesn't
not.
know.
He doesn't know. So I think it just says juicy.
Yeah. Yeah. Totally
it's
fine.
just-
And it's just better branding too.
Yeah. Yeah.
Branding.
We'll just, juicy in the future.
Yeah, and I'm sure no one will have an issue with that at all.
I have an issue with it right now.
That's fine. No, I'm talking about actually juicy couture. Yes.
They're still around.
Huh?
They're still around.
Yeah.
they're still
The
around.
juicy people.
The juicy people.
Oh, I did.
Or maybe just juiced?
Just juiced. Just juiced.
that goes on the tank top. not the
definitely. We
bottom.
can take care of that.
Yeah.
I did want to say too. I know we just made we kind of moved past it now that we're in the Undercity, but we made a joke about Tatalian going on a vision quest. Are you guys going on a vision quest with drugs? So I just wanted to say we do recognize that vision quests are sacred rituals, and if we do anything like a vision quest for Tatalion, it will be handled by someone in world who is qualified in those types of rituals, and we're gonna treat it with respect. So, yeah, obviously jokes for fun, but I just want to let everyone know we're not just using vision quest as a throwaway. If we do handle it, we will handle it respectfully.
Yeah. But what was up with that vision from Tally, though? Yeah,
Oh yeah, speaking of visions, that
that one
future
was
sight.
a little all over the place when I was just trying to freaking start school.
Yeah,
man.
I'm just trying to go to school.
just trying to get checked into my dorms,
Well,
hang up my juicy pants.
we did think. Well, I wouldn't say we necessarily. I thought that you were going to join the divination school.
Yeah, there was a little bit of forgotten conversation that we had back in the day.
Yeah.
Of actually becoming part of the scribe
Right.
school. Yeah.
But that's okay because I'm excited to explore scribes with you, but absolutely still wanting to throw that vision in there. And I think you choosing scribes in that moment is kind of this divergence from what the predicted outcome would be, because your parents wanted you to join the School of Divination. And so Tatalion was kind of, for lack of a better word, destined to join the divination school. When that didn't happen, it created this kind of change in fate in the weave. And you got a glimpse of some things that might play into the campaign later. But I don't want to give too many details about that stuff.
All of this just because you guys pulled too hard on a vine on a door.
Right. I was actually just going to ask, if Tatalion came to the city without any other obstructions, like real Geralt gets you in, you got your money, you get to the Silver Raven and everything, you check in, do you go to the divination school or the scribe school? Or do you think you kind of made that decision?
I mean, in fairness, like it was kind of up in the air about being divination, or we had a conversation a long time ago about potentially joining the scribe school.
But I think in
it's just
character,
underused.
yeah.
But like in character, Tatalion was being pushed by his parents to go join divination. So
And I think him making friends with Cordus, Felix, and Prue, and those conversations and relationships gave him the confidence to choose what he really wanted.
yeah, I think it's definitely a thing of like Tatalion would want to do the scribe school, but parents said divination, and then all of you a-holes.
Like, believe in yourself.
Yeah,
made
but
him
like
just
with
be like, you know
go your
what,
own way.
screw it, I'm gonna do it.
yeah.
I love
But
that.
without your party, you would have just done what your parents wanted you to do.
If you had the chance to change your fate, would ya?
Would ya? Merida.
But I think, that's really a central theme of Lorecasters, and it will continue to play into it, is fate. That kind of destiny that we're all maybe looking for, and how your fates intertwine. And, I don't want to spoil anything for our listeners or you guys, but your fate and your destiny play heavily into this campaign, each of you. And that's going to become more and more apparent as we move deeper into this story. It's not all just because you pulled a root from under a door.
Really interested to see how that plays out.
Yeah.
It is just a root.
It is just, well,
And I did nothing bad. Prue did nothing bad.
Nothing wrong.
we did nothing wrong.
And if it is fate, then that means that we were meant to do that anyways.
Yeah.
So don't blame us.
Blame
Blame
fate.
fate.
There's already Fae in Fate. So
Thank you.
Yeah.
We can't
Yeah.
be
Thank
blamed
you.
for fate happening to us.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Fate Talion.
Fatalion.
Yeah.
Don't-
Portis
don't love
Freight.
was better.
Freight. He just like
Freight train.
he just carries a lot of shit on him.
I mean, yeah.
train.
Well, we've got, your nemesis right now kind of laid out. The
Fucking
terrifying
tickle monster.
tickle monster.
All right.
That's gonna be fun to edit. Hey, I have a very important question for you.
Yeah.
Did you plan Tickle Monster?
Yes, absolutely.
Good lord.
Tickle Monster was 100% planned. I picked the stat block. I'm not going to
No,
tell you
I
guys
just mean
what
the
stat
name.
block. Oh, yes.
Yeah,
Yes. So I picked the stat block. I was looking at his abilities. He kind of fit what I wanted him to be for your early campaign nemesis. And between his abilities and the Feywild, I was like, well, this just makes sense. It's got to be the Tickle Monster.
Yeah, I'm all for like genuine laughter, but when it's forced, it's just a little too much.
It's a
There's
little
something
How would you know?
scary about that, There's something creepy about that.
Yeah. Oh, I forgot what I was gonna say.
Yeah,
Yeah,
your,
you
your
said-
face
you
was
said-
giving. I'm gonna say something.
Right. You said, yeah, and then your mouth was still open,
Yeah.
and we all looked at you like you're going to speak. You didn't say anything.
Does the tickle monster hold anything else in his forehead other than his like giant horn of an axe that he pulls out of his skull?
Well,
Probably
it's
his
interesting,
brain.
right? Because he grabbed that horn, and that whole axe that came out was almost like made of light. So in theory, he can pull different things out of his head.
It could be a shovel, a tennis racket.
Yeah.
It's
Other
giving
useful
Betty
things.
Braddock.
Yes.
Giving Mary Poppins.
But yeah, I mean, more will be revealed about that ability when you run into him next time, of course. You are on the hunt for him after all. That's why you're in the Undercity, right?
Yeah.
They're seeking out Balin the White.
Yes.
Right? And we just encountered him at the end of the last session. So
No, you
we did
encountered a different goblin.
Oh, that's right. He was an albino.
Yes.
Yeah.
So
He was
you
the shop,
encountered
right?
a goblin named Nilbog. And Nilbog owns his curiosity, Nilbog's Emporium. And at the very end of the last session, Tatalion touched a book, a spell book covered in black scales, and a red eye opened on the cover.
Guys, I'm not going to lie to you. I'm sensing a theme in this campaign where I just need to stop touching things.
Don't touch things. Don't introduce yourselves to things. Yeah, Tatalion's really sheltered and naive, but not like in a not naive in like an insulting way, but just like he doesn't
know what he
He's
doesn't
just
know.
a sweet summer child.
Yes.
Well, the problem is that he's also incredibly curious.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Curiosity killed the cat.
Yeah.
Hey,
Not mine.
Not yours.
Not mine.
But then, like, there's the three of us who are all ne'er-do-wells who, have existed in the world, and Tali hasn't.
Yeah.
yeah, and Prue has had a very interesting childhood of pure skullduggery and mischief.
Same.
Yeah, and now she's settling down.
I think that's like Skullduggery and Mischief have been Cordis's last like 5 years
Yeah.
or so. But before that, just had a very much like probably a life like Felix. Just grew up with his mom on a fun little cottage with a big like flower garden.
Oh, yeah, no, that's definitely how Felix was raised.
Yeah.
But also skullduggery and mischief.
Yeah, Radara and Lupita have these like connections to the Undercity, to these like crime syndicates. There's
Yes.
definitely this skullduggery attached
We
to
set
what they do.
traps every single night.
Yep.
We live under the apothecary. We don't live above it. We live under it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like, we're different.
No granny flat for you.
No granny flat.
Entrenched.
I do have one. I don't know how close we are to the end of this, but I do have one question. I know that
Yeah.
everybody really, really wants answered.
Oh, I'm sure it's super important.
What happened to the real Geralt?
Inquiring
Okay.
minds want to
500
know.
gold coins.
Geralt was hired by your family to be your driver. He got left behind in Morningstar Bay with a box of 500 gold pieces.
And chocolate.
And some very, very important chocolate.
This man ripped off his powdered wig, took that 500 gold, and chartered a ship to leave Valonqar, get away from his life of servitude to the Elven Goldly family, and
Good for him.
forge a new path in the world.
You know what? I'm happy for him. I really am.
Now, did he get
Deserves it.
beaten up and robbed at sea? Quite possibly.
No, he's on his way to Raxnia right now, where he's going to get eaten by a vampire.
Right? Who knows where is safe to go? But absolutely, he took that 500 gold and immediately chartered himself a position on a ship that was leaving Valonqar. He's like, I'm out of here, baby. I'm going to start a new life. I got nothing here except my employers.
True.
Well, we all wish him the best.
Of course.
Yeah, talk about a good severance package.
No kidding.
You know, he may even end up in another world.
Yep.
And in case anybody is curious, I know we haven't mentioned them in a couple episodes, but my boys are fine.
The frogs.
The frogs.
Yeah. That's what that's what Cordis was trying to put in your pocket. He's like, I was like, we said we went back to your hotel and like I got you frogs.
Yeah, Gregory and Rosencrantz are
Guildenstern.
still Gregory and Rosencrantz Guildenstern are still little blue frogs. No one has been able to reverse the magic of the tickle monster just yet.
Yeah.
But it begs the question: why has the tickle monster not just turned you meddlesome bunch into blue frogs?
Because of fate.
Well, because that'd be a really weird podcast.
We don't have plot armor. We have fate armor.
Yeah.
We did wound him. You know, we put some
we
put some damage on him.
He also knocked me unconscious.
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah.
Not me.
He took the razor vine. He didn't take the crocus though.
Not
No.
No,
Which
the crocus had
honestly-
no magical properties. Actually,
It does.
It does. It's beautiful.
Other than visually.
beautiful is a normal property that things can have.
No.
There is magic and beauty and magic.
Quotable.
Is it?
But for more beauty and more magic, check out the next episode of Lorecasters.
Lorecasters.
What a segue.
But before we wrap up Morecasters, I do want to say that we probably will be doing smaller blocks of episodes for future episodes of Morecasters. So we'll probably have blocks more frequently than every 5 episodes. But if you have any questions about Lorecasters, if you have any questions about the first 5 episodes that you didn't hear covered here, please feel free to ask us. You can send us a message on social media or right here on Patreon. And the beginning of the next Morecasters, we will try to answer as many of those questions as we can, as long as they don't spoil the plot.
Yeah. Awesome. Well, tune in to Morecasters next time. But until then, have fun casting more.
Bye-bye.
Bye, guys.
Bye, and thank you for listening.